Hi, it's Ross from EICR Electrical. So today we're going to quickly have a chat about some electrical safety test for rental properties. So we got Magda here today joining us.
Yes, hi.
So Magda got a rental property that she got some new tenants moving in next week, and her estate agent has asked her to arrange an electrical safety test. So she hasn't done this before, and it's the first time she's trying to arrange one of these. So she got a couple of questions. So Magda, fire away.
Yes, so first of all, I didn't know I needed one. Is that a legal requirement for me to
Yes, so new regulations have come into place that require any rental property to have a valid, what we call a EICR, which is an electrical installation condition report in place before the tenants move in, just to make sure that your installation is safe. So that's what your estate agent's requesting when he stated that he wants to have electrical safety tests. So yes, you need it because it's a legal requirement now.
Okay, and how long does it take?
Yeah, so depending on the size of the property, it could take between 2 to 4 hours to do this test.
Okay, I didn't realize it takes this long. Would my electrics be off for the whole time? Would it be on?
Yes, so there will be some disruption to your electrics during our tests. We need to isolate power to some circuits to safely carry out work and to do certain tests. So yes, there will be some disruption. So what I would say is that if you already have tenants before the new ones move in, is to inform them that there will be certain level of disruption to the electrics. Especially these days, we got a lot of people working from home, so they want to make sure they keep the broadband and all the internet going. So it's important that we arrange this in a way that it's convenient for them and for us to get it done. So there will be some disruption, but if you got your tenants working from home, we do carry a power bank where we could still have their internet router and hub going, and they could still carry out some work, but we'll keep it as to the minimum as possible.
Okay, and what kind of checks would you do?
Yes, so we do a number of checks during this process, and without going into much technical jargon, to keep it simple as possible. So most of the checks we do at your fuse box or your consumer unit, and this is the heart of your complete electrics in your house. So we do a number of checks using this testing equipment. One of the tests we do is that this creates an artificial fault, and then it puts into the fuse box. It trips what we call the RCD, it's like a safety device, and then it gives us a reading showing that how long it's taken for the device to operate. So it got to be within certain milliseconds. So this is actually just one of the tests out of a number of tests we do. And we do other things like continuity, insulation resistance, loop impedance values, lots of other things, but I don't really want to go too much into detail and confuse or give you too much information. So yes, and then after the fuse box, we then got your power outlets like your sockets, switches, lights. We need to open some of these and check the connections, make sure they're all sound and in a good working order, and good for the continuous use. We then have a look at your electrics in your bathroom. We have a look at electrics in your kitchen. There are certain set regulations how those electrics have to be in special areas like bathrooms where you got water in closer contact with your electrics. So we do check those things, and we do check your earth bonding, gas bonding. So there's lots of things we do, and that's why it takes the time that I mentioned, depending on size of your property.
Okay, makes sense. So what happens after the test?
Okay, so at the end of the test, we will send you an electrical report, what we call the EICR, Electrical Installation Condition Report. And in this report, the outcome can be pass or fail. It's to put it this way, it's more like you're doing an MOT for your car. You know, it can pass, it can fail. If it passed, all good. If it failed, then the report will say why it failed and what needs to be done to make it safe and satisfactory. So at that point, then you have the option to either get us to give you a quotation and to get this work carried out to make it pass, or you're free to get any other electrician in to do this work. So you're not really tied up, to get these things. We're not there to create work. We're there to simply assess the condition of your installation, make sure it's safe. If it's not, then we'll tell you what needs to be done to fix it. So yeah, all of that will be on the report.
Okay, and how frequently do we need to do this test?
What the regulations require for you to do this once in 5 years or change of tenancy.
Okay, and how do we arrange the future?
Yeah, so you could contact us. Our contact details are down below, or you could visit our website, which is www.eicelectrical.net, and in there you'll find lots of useful information about arranging an electrical safety test. And yeah, just one quick call, you can arrange it, and you can have a read at our other content as well. So yes, and I hope it's been helpful, some useful information to you.
Yeah, that's great. Thank you for answering my
questions.
questions.
No problem. All right, thanks for watching, and we'll join you in the next video.